welcome to my crew method discussion for Info 5405. I decided to look at the middle school library that I am stationed with for my practicum. Even though it is a middle school library, they still have everybody in picture books, and I decided to look at those to see if they needed to be weeded or not. Everything was limited to the everybody books. In that section, we have 264 items. I was using the crew method. In the crew method, each category has its own equation that looks like on the screen. You have the X, which is discard when the last copyright is more than X years old. So if there was a 3 there, you would discard after it was more than 3 years old. For everybody books, it is an X. We don't look at the copyright, so that is why it's left there. The second digit, 2, this is discard when its last circulation or in-house use was 2 or more years ago. Again, for everybody books, that is 2 years. And then we look at the MUSTY acronym, discard when item matches 1 or more of the MUSTY factors. And those MUSTY factors are this: misleading, ugly, superseded, trivial, irrelevant, or elsewhere. Misleading means that the information that is in the book is incorrect or outdated. Ugly is referring to the physical condition of the book. Superseded would mean that there's new information that covers the information. Trivial is no longer trivially unrelevant. It's no longer applicable to our students today. And if we can find it elsewhere, we can find it from another library or another source. I do also have the WORST acronym up there, which stands for worn out, out of date, rarely used, supplied elsewhere, and trivial or faddish. This acronym is used for other multimedia in the library when evaluating those. So my general impression of the Everybody collection in the middle school library that I am working at is that the section could be weeded more. This would open up more room for new material that the students may relate to more. Does it have effective weeding? Of the 264 items in the Everybody section, 82% of them met the crew criteria. 48 items did not meet the crew criteria. This was very interesting because working with this library, I know that they actually do not use the crew method. They use the 7x7 method, where you weed the material 7 years after purchase and 7 years after it has not circulated. Using that method, 99% meet the 7x7 criteria the district uses. So different methods, different ways of doing things to keep in mind. Things that could be removed. Using the crew method, like I said, 48 items did not meet the crew method. 63% of those 48 items were purchased 10 or more years ago. I know that with crew, we don't look at copyright date or purchase date, but when you're looking at that and you see that 63% have been purchased that long ago, it may be time to get material that relates better to the student population we have now. So it's something to consider. Otherwise, this collection is not bad. Could use a little extra weeding, but overall it serves its clientele. Thank you.